Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
We're eBay resellers, and today we went out thrifting. We hit up 2 different thrift stores. We spent less than $40, and we got 7 things to flip online on eBay.
Now, in an ideal world, we would only find digital cameras,
Video games.
sealed Lego sets.
Gold.
But if you resell, you know it's just not possible to always find those awesome, amazing hits. You're sometimes going to come home with the boring stuff.
That not every item is going to be a grand slam. Some items are going to be smaller profits. They're going to be things that have a little bit of a less ideal sell-through rate. But you know what? We're going to buy it anyway.
Because profit is profit.
Profit.
Within reason.
Within reason.
We're not doing $5 profits anymore because the amount of time you have to put into an item is about the same no matter the amount of profit you're going to get into it.
And I don't think we've ever purposely picked up a $5 profit. What probably had happened was we were a little more wishful in the item, and we're like, well, maybe ours will sell for good money.
What really happened was we didn't find anything else that day, and we're like, we're going to make this work.
Pickings be slim.
But it didn't. So, but that's okay because you can still make a lot of money on the boring stuff, and that's what we have for you today.
Yep. We got a few things at Restore, a few things at Second Ave, and we're going to start grabbing and showing you how much we paid and how much the item should sell for, or what we might be listing it for.
And we're going to start with the first item that's at least semi-cool looking in a way.
What is it?
This is a Chrome Mork.
It's a Chrome Mork 10.1 inch LCD DVR NVR combo. It's got a screen and antennas.
Now, this was $15, if you could see it on there. This was from Restore, if we didn't mention it.
Yep, Restore. I plugged it in at the store, and it does turn on. There is a USB port for a mouse. So I'm assuming what I'm going to do when I test it is I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to use a little mouse. I'm going to click around because I do believe it has a hard drive. It says HDD right there. So I'm assuming, well, we can do the little flippy dippy.
Ah, look at that. That's nifty.
When I looked this up in store, there was a couple listed. It's not crazy. It's not dozens selling a week. I think there was 2 sold in the last 90 days. And one sold for $100 and one sold, I believe, for like $80. Now, we'll probably price ours cheaper than that just to hopefully get it moved faster. If there's any active watchers on current listings, our cheaper listing may get them to pull the trigger, and we might end up with a sale.
Especially with the sell-through, with only 2 being sold in the last 90 days, we know this is not going to move fast. Even though it goes for good money, it's a slow seller. So we're going to price lower to hopefully have the next one sold because we don't want it from a year from now. We want it in and we want it out. We also picked up these Purex laundry sheets.
3-in-1.
3-in-1. Detergent, softener, anti-static, baby.
You throw this bad boy in the washing machine, it washes the clothes. You take it with the clothes out of the washer, throw it in the dryer, guess what? Fabric sheet now. Boom.
This is technology. Technology at its best.
And guess what? They're brand new.
Boom, sealed.
And they were only $2.
$2 a piece. You can see it right there. From Restore again.
Seriously though, old discontinued household products, cleaning products, health and beauty products go for really good money. They discontinue it, and the people that love it will pay crazy amounts of money
because they can't get it anymore
using this product. Always check out any new household items that are old stock.
Especially because you just get to scan the barcode. It's not like you have to do much. Just look it up.
We know Purex. Purex is not
a name brand,
a high-end brand at all. You
can go to the
supermarket and get a whole big bottle of detergent for like $5. Now, when we comp these at the store, anytime an item has a barcode, we always scan it and go based off of that. We could go and type in Purex Complete 3-in-1 laundry sheets,
which it will bring up a different set of results when you do?
Yes, it'll be more active listings and more solds. But if it's got a barcode, I'm scanning it, and as long as the results come up, I'm going based off of that.
Especially because we're putting the barcode in ours.
Yep.
If you're listing something and you can add detail, you should always add detail, including the barcode, the model number. All of those little specifics make a big difference.
And always check, because you can copy a listing that is the same thing as yours and it'll be a different barcode because they never changed the information when they copied
and
the
then
listing.
you'll end up with the item not described. So really do your due diligence when you're listing.
When you scan the barcode, there's 2 actively listed and 4 sold.
200% sell-through.
Yeah, 200% sell-through. Amazing. But it's still only 4 sold in 90 days.
So on average, it's selling 1 every month. So again, this might be a slow mover, but because it has a positive sell-through, we'll probably price it right around of what they sold for on the sold listings.
And it was only $2, and the solds are going from $25 plus shipping to all the way to $40 plus shipping for a single pack.
And it does still smell very nice. You can smell it through the package. If you were wondering.
So of course, we grabbed both. There was only 2. We grabbed both of them. So that's easy money.
Now, if you thought we were done with Purex, you're wrong, because we got another one. This one is the same thing, but different packaging. They must have done an update at some point.
This one has 2 whole more sheets.
Oh.
22 in this package. 20 in that package.
Wow. See, I bet you this was the original packaging and that's the updated one, and they're scamming you.
Yep. Definitely. So basically all the same things apply that we just talked about.
For about $35-ish. Has a great sell-through. Always check out cleaning products.
Yes, sir.
Especially when they're new. Hello.
After Restore, we hit 2nd Avenue, our favorite thrift store.
The best.
The best for many reasons.
It's gigantic. It's clean. They have several employees, always packing out, always cleaning. So nice, and it's right around the corner.
And
what? Tell us.
Coupons. Coupons. Every time you donate, they give you a 20% off coupon.
In this economy?
And when we did our storage unit down in South Philly, there was a 2nd Ave like 4 blocks away, and we had like 12 coupons from running donations there. So I got to use our 20% off coupon and a $2 off coupon for doing the survey that's on the coupon from doing the donation.
Yeah.
So double coupon. Couponception.
Can't stop with the coupons. Can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
And keeping up with the household theme, we picked up these Mr. Clean Magic Reach scrubbing tile and shower refills. It was only $2.15
because of the coupons. The coupons, guys.
Now this one is partially open. The perforation is broken, but it is still sealed at the bottom. But this has sold open boxed and pre-owned. This typically sells for about $25, sometimes a little more, sometimes a smidge less, but for $2.15, why not? Now this had 19 listed and 16 sold, so we're just shy of our 100% sell-through.
Which means this will probably go quick. There's a few selling every month instead of just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
You would think that this would have a citrus scent. It doesn't smell like anything.
That's crazy.
You thought so?
Yeah, I would imagine would think that orange zest.
Yeah, but no, this is actually an unscented thing. Not everything is meant to be smelled, guys. So, but another reason why we love 2nd Ave is we do consistently find some electronics like this Apple TV we got to pick up. As you can see, it was originally $14.99, but we only, oh my gosh, we only paid $10.79, so not bad.
4K, boy. It's a 4K TV.
Comes with the original box, with the remote, with the Apple TV 4K.
Now this Apple TV has almost a 200% sell-through. It sells anywhere from $40 to $60, sometimes $70. This one is in good condition in the box. We still have to test it out and most likely reset it. We're probably going to list around $60, and we should make probably about $40.
Not bad. And honestly, it should sell pretty quick. There are a lot more of these listed and sold, which is very nice.
Yeah, there was a little over 200 listed and over 400 sold.
Ooh, another 200. We're all about the 200 percenters.
200?
Above and beyond.
And last but not least, we have found a couple of these before, and they're usually worth pretty good money. We found a Go Bible Traveler.
Ooh,
We paid $5.03. Now, this Go Bible has 4 active listings on eBay.
Another low amount of listings.
With over 20 sold in the last 90 days.
What's that, 500%?
Yeah, that's about 500%.
500%.
Some people will tell you 500% sell-through is not possible, guys.
Put it in a calculator.
What are you talking about?
Put it in the calculator.
It can only be 100%. Wrong. Numbers are numbers and maths. Stick that in your calculator.
And crunch it.
Yeah. Now, we will probably list this as maybe open box, potentially pre-owned, because it does kind of just pop open like this, but all the accessories
are used.
Okay. Either way, that's fine because it does still sell for about $25 pre-owned. I ain't mad at it.
So that's everything we picked up to flip on eBay. Again, is it the most exciting stuff? No. But is it profitable? Yes.
So if you like reselling content and you want to see more, make sure you hit that like button. Give us a follow. Comment. Tell us that we're wrong.
Don't
Call
do that.
Us liars.
We're never wrong.
We'll love you either way.
No, don't listen to him. Do not. We're right.